see. We are live. All right. Cool. All right. We are live. Cool. We are gonna play some chess. All right. Then I found. Hey, welcome to the stream, my one viewer. We are just playing some chess. Just a few blitz games to warm up, and then we're gonna get into the rapid section, trying to go after that 1500 elo. That is the goal. Terrible thing to pre-move. Imagine if I pre-move that, because I'm accidentally, I was gonna click on it to. I want him to push, because I think this doesn't matter that much. We're equal on pawns, but he has this pawn and I have this pawn. See, he has no b pawn and I have no e pawn, so it's equal. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If he pushes, that's all good and well. He's gonna go for that. Can I take the pawn? I don't want to take the pawn. Let's just be solid. I'm ready for this. I don't want to change the pawn structure. If this, I can just drop back. And I'm gonna be with you. I'll be right by your side till 2005. Hold up. I do want to put my knight there sometime. Maybe fight for the open file. It would be funny if he thought that it's hanging, but the queen is defending it. I'm preparing, in my head I'm preparing rook c1 and knight c3, c5, sorry. Okay, forcing me to play some defense. Or I could play this. But then takes. Let's just be solid. Defend the pawn. Do I need to do this? Because I don't wanna. I think I might have to. Hold up. No, that doesn't work. I've got these 2 pawns, and I shall be investing in them heavily. They're my only chance at counterplay in my head, but I could be wrong. No, I'm the one going for counterplay. He was too defensive. He should have been pushing these, bringing his king. My king is still here. That does not save you. It just saves you from mate. But I'm still gonna do the same thing. Do I put my rook there? It feels a bit passive. Let me put my rook here. It's fine. Oh wait, that's just mate now. Oh my days. I mean, this clears this. It really doesn't. He did not see the checkmate. I blundered mates and won, but okay. We move. Yeah, this is lost. I'm gonna resign and not waste my time. I just misplayed the endgame. But it's fine. Let's play the 1 knight of 6, the Ali Jochens defense or Allegein. Let's see which Allegein he wants. Okay, he's gonna go for d4 first. That is the best computer move, but I think practically speaking that's better. Gonna take, he's gonna take with a knight, not the pawn. Okay, I don't know if that's good for him. I'm gonna open up this because I always have this queen maneuver here. Let's go here and then here. Yeah, there we go. This pawn definitely feels like something I can target in the long run. How to capture this? Then the pawn can push. I like the asymmetric. I like symmetrical pawn structures. This is more about the pawn structure than letting this go. This is not scary. It's so far the board. I'm more thinking about 3v3. If I take like this, 4v3 and we're gonna take like this. This is just preemptive of checks and I don't want to have to move my king. That is a very weird move. You feel like this would be better. Even the bishop here is actually great in the Ali Jochen. I think that's fine. It usually ends up here with the pawns like this. Like the bishop there and then the pawns like this. I do not know what that move does. That is some one mover type stuff right there. I'm very literally contemplating this and this at the same time. Let's just be solid. There we go. This is nice. Just a full blockade of anything coming in here. Let's see if he'll trade. Because his bishop is okay. My bishop, very passive. I think his Deutsche bishop is better, so in my opinion, I could be wrong. I would like to get rid of it. I know that kind of let the rook hang, but to be very honest, I don't think it's all that important in this position. Now I actually just... No, I don't. I mean, I could just slide a rook over. No tactics, no tactics. I'm always aiming at this pawn. Now he sees it. There we go, get your bishop, brother. Get that bishop. But I'm gonna get some mad piece activity. I got the bishop pair. And I got a rook and a queen. For 2 rooks, a bishop and a queen. And I'm honestly feeling like in this position, if the bishops are used wisely and responsibly, they're actually such a menace. But yeah, that's easier said than done. Way easier said than done. So we'll see what happens. I'm meant to be. I need no one to believe. When it's all been said and done, I'm still my number one. Now what I don't want is a queen trade. No, no, no. No trading of the queens, please. I want all the counterplay. I can't give him the rook. That's just a free pawn. I can't give him the rook and then not use what I have materially. Like, I have the bishop pair, I should use the bishop pair. I have the queen, I should use the queen. I have this rook on e8, I should find a way to make the rook better. So, yeah. Do I just come back? What's he even threatening? Can I actually go b5 now? b5 is an interesting idea. It's very committal, but I like it. I'm just taking space. I expect... Imagine if he gives it back. That would be mega. I'm actually just gonna lock this in. This pawn is defended twice. So it's very nice. Man, the first time was so nice. I had to do it twice. He is still targeting this pawn. This defends both. I think that just hangs the pawn. But he's thinking, he's doubting himself. I mean, you could also take here, right? No, you don't have. You do not have that. Because now I'm just putting another pair of eyes on that. That check feels counterintuitive, to be honest. Oh no! I blundered the bishop. Okay, yeah, now that's gonna be GG's. Let's trade the queen and just... you can't really flag someone in a game with increment, can you? I mean, it was just king f2 though. Yeah, no, that was bad. It was going so well. I don't know where it went wrong. It went really well, and then at some point, I just lost the thread. Like here? Yeah, I thought I was better. What's better? This? Yeah, the bishop was too passive early on. Okay, this is bad. I thought it was good, but it was bad. I thought it was okay, but it was bad. Yeah, no, it was bad. Never mind. One more little warm-up before we jump into... Okay, we get a French. I should have come all the way back. Damn, bro, my bad. My bad for being terrible. That's... You just lost the pawn, mate. Because you didn't calculate. Now I get the pawn. You see? Look at these bees. Oh! Holy moly. I just realized rook there would have pinned the bishop to the king. Oh my word, rook there. He had this move, pinning the bishop to king because I was too slow. But anyways, now let's see if he plays it. He still doesn't play it. Now it doesn't do anything because this is defended. I'm not trading my bishop for your knight, bro. Damn, chill. Get that in your head, mate. I'm not giving you the bishops. I'm not giving you the bishop for the knight. I laugh, he doesn't realize. Yeah, that's the only move. And we're fine. This position feels very equal. There we go. Very, very nicely dealt with those trades, I think. And now we can start and think, yes, we did lose the bishop pair, but we didn't have a choice. I like the aggressive approach of a4. Not right now. Oh wow, what an overreaction. Okay, we are going in to the territory. And you can't defend it. You can defend it. That's very passive. Okay, that just blunders the rook. Yep. Alright, we are doing better. Better. Much better. So hopefully it'll keep going better. Really, I'm not Liz for this. You know what? I'm gonna trade off this bishop. I was gonna go here, but I feel stupid. Let's do this. Now we're in sort of we're in an advanced French position, I believe. How did we get to this? Trade possibilities? I think I'm supposed to take. I know at some point I am supposed to take. And he recaptures with a bishop? Bishop? We're gonna offer him another trade. And you know, totally not because I don't know what to do. I'm joking. I know what the ideas are here. So it's not that. Can we feel brave and long castle? Let's long castle. There's no light square bishop, so I'm not scared of pins. Pins and needles. Just controlling the pony. He might be wanting to go. Okay, now we do need this. This is an ugly move, but it's gonna come clutch because we need it. We really need it. He can't come forward. He has to go back. I think these were his only moves. And you know what? Can we not just bring a rook and start pushing our f-pawn? We'll give up this pawn. Wait. We're gonna push for now. And then I kind of want to end up bringing this rook onto this file. Save your tears for another day. I would like to play this move as well, just to stop this pawn in its tracks. I think I should play it first. Never mind. This is more important right now. And then I've got to figure out how am I getting my knight into the action. My knight's very well controlled by this, so I don't think he will push. He shouldn't push. I think push is a mistake. He pushes. Oh my days. But now my knight's getting active. Yo, my knight will be getting active. Yo, is this knight a push? And if he takes something. I think h4 feels very nice. h4 is a nice move. Let's just go backwards. I'm quite literally saying you can take my pawn because you've blockaded it so nicely, but then you're forever pinned behind the knight. Not forever, but it feels good. I mean, you can push it, but is that really? Because I'm still going here and attacking the rook. And your knight's under attack. So that pushing would be... Honestly, not moving the knight there would be diabolical. Because knight there takes, knight back. And, well, that doesn't work. Actually, I feel like I'm winning now. Wait, am I winning? Because now I hit the rook, right? Yes, you can take the pawn. I'm not trading both rooks. Don't even think about it. I'm not trading the rooks. That is how you get a draw. If you want to draw the game, trade those freaking rooks. If his rook very kindly would just move, I'd be a very happy camper. I'm gonna just start bringing my king. Oh wait, his knight is very annoying. His knight's kind of no man's land actually, now that I think about it. Is it a good knight? Is it a bad knight? Is it a good knight? That's funny. This feels very equal. Are you just gonna repeat the position, mate? I don't want to draw. No, now he gets this fork. Oh, he doesn't find it. He doesn't find it. Oh my days, he didn't find it. Does he not just have this incredible move? I think going this way was better. Like going up and going this way. No, his knight's not trapped. He has this and this. And this, actually, if you think about it. This knight is doing a great job holding these together, but I think that's gonna falter at some point. I don't know. And besides, I have to move something at some point. Let's attack the knight. I might just actually end up winning on the clock, which is annoying because I know there's something here for me. I can feel it. Okay, now it feels very drawn. Let's send it. We're playing A5. That feels very risky. I mean, I don't want to draw this game. Why do you want to freaking draw? If anything, I might be worse now because of this. Yeah, this is a draw. This is a draw. Did he just decline a draw while he's so low on time? He's like, oh no, I have a pass pawn. Yeah, but I can always sacrifice a knight for the pawn, and there's always checks to give. I'm not trading the knight. It's a draw, mate. It's a draw. Can you stop wasting our time? Bro, I literally offered him a draw and he declined it, and now he's forcing the repetition. I think that's really funny. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. That was a lot better, but yeah, that was some blitz games to warm up. That was a really fun game, but also really bland. Yeah, we're gonna get into the big boy territory, and honestly, I'm kind of scared to do this because of how, like, the fact that I'm at a peak and I want to get to 1500, but I'm also like scared that I'm gonna lose rating. I just need to calm down and breathe. Hopefully we get the black pieces and they played e4. Come on, e4, 96, maybe? Shout out, baby. We get a queen's pawn game. Let's just be solid. Okay. They're playing the London. I think there's this line that I saw Danya play. It goes this. If he takes like this, you get, well, you get bishop check. Well, you get, right now, I can already go here because the queen is defending this. Oh, wait, but he didn't have a, oh, he already, okay, they defended like this. So this is solid. But I'm still playing into the idea. You can go here, but it's gotta be a bit annoying. This is just because he brought the bishop out so early. Am I just gonna be solid? I don't know all the lines, so I don't want to risk stuff. I'm not gonna play into that line, but I was basically just trying to say he played this really cool line against the London and absolutely crushed it. It's crazy. Nah, shout out Tanya, Rest in peace. What a legend. I have to be honest, I never really knew of him because I only started playing chess last year. And I didn't know that much of him. Like, I knew he was a guy, like a streamer, and he was really good and like all that. But I didn't know that much about him. I don't know. I think I can just block, no? I'm calculating this line. I'm thinking if he doesn't, like, let's say he just passively develops, can I just go here and whatever he takes with, I go here. If he, like, let's say takes with a pawn, takes, and takes. But this is also a definite pin, so I don't think that works because by the time I go here, he'll just take. So as not to lose the bishop. Le bishop. My opponent is taking his time. I'm gonna run to the loo. I shall return swiftly. Oh, he's having internet problems. Ah, shame. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Awesome. Love you too. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys, I am back. I made a mistake. Wasn't blocking with a knight a mistake? I need to know. I need to know. Oh, the queen move was wrong? Yeah, it's because this pawn was here. Like, if this pawn, like, let's say this happened. And then now, this is very reasonable. It's still not best, but it's reasonable. Sorry that the screen is off center for a moment there. I just went into the wrong tab or window. Shame, he lost connection. The internet gambit declined. Alright, anyways, we got some elo. Let me just... Oh, knight f6. We shall play... Okay, he's already blundered in the opening. That's lovely. But we need to update this. This is still from my previous stream. This needs to be 1 win, 0 losses, 0 draws, because we're just referring to the rapid games. Not referring to the blitz games. Most people here play this, and then I get to put a pawn in the center straight away. I'm still gonna put a pawn in the center, but a person who's thinking, let me take central space. And I shall do the same. I'm even considering this right now and recapturing. No. You're wasting tempo, jumping your knight around, being stupid. And now your queens were... Oh, I could have straight away said, let me just do this. Now your knight has to go there. You know how dumb that looks? Or you have to sack it. But this isn't a Caro-Kann, so there's no alien gambit. My gambit, my legs. You know the alien gambit. Alien gambit. This is where I get stuck sometimes. I'm like, what do I play for in the position, right? What is my plan? I need a plan. Should I just castle? Should I do this? This doesn't feel bad, but it feels very passive. This bishop wants to be out here. So maybe straight away I can drop the bishop back. Kind of, no, because then he just gets this. Maybe I will play this. Put the bishop back here. Now the knight can't jump, and I'm very solid with my pawn. I'm going to castle as well. Let's go here. I would very much love to go e4, e5, e4, but he'll probably just take. I'm very scared of this. Like, I don't like the way this bishop is staring at me. Ooh, now we get it with the tempo. Surely he's gonna take. I mean, he should, because that's a fork. Nice. I already see this, but I'm very well defended. 1, 2 attackers on the knight. 1, 2 attackers on the knight, and 1, 2 defenders of the knight. So I am very well defended. So that would just not work. We could. Oh wait, no, that comes with check. Maybe let's set it up. I'm sure he won't see it. It's a very difficult to spot tactic. Best viewers. Bro, get out of my chat with your viewer promotion. I'm not here to buy views, okay? I'm here to stream and just share my passion for this lovely game we call chess, okay? So, get out of here. That feels like an important move. Because he's threatening all sorts of shenanigans on the king. I cannot draw arrows. All sorts of shenanigans. And we're just shutting it down. I am gonna take. I think I have to take. Honestly, this is annoying, but it doesn't do anything. Ha! He played way too fast there. He should have taken king up and then evacuated, and he would have been very good. Now he's not even better. I'm very much, wow, expecting some interesting knight moves. Yeah, that's not a threat right now. I missed the fork. I missed the fork. Guys, this is a fork. This is just a straight rook and knight fork. Oh my days. And you can't take the bishop because then I take the rook. Oh no, you can, because you'll get 2 pieces for it. Oh, he goes passive. He's trying to go here, but that doesn't work because I have this. I'm not... Actually, I'm Am I just dumb? Can I not just take here? Take, immediately up. And I'm just up a piece, no? Up or down? Up feels safe. I could try and go here. Yeah, I don't know. Attack the rook. Oh, that's nice.
Love you. I know that's lovely. Love you.
What did he play? He played. Wait, but now your rook's trapped. Wow. I'm not pinning myself because then he can escape. I didn't want to go here or here. Well, like here I just hang this pawn. So I didn't want to go here or here because of the pin. And ironically, I think his rook is trapped. And I'm up 7 points of material. Are you for real? Yeah, come on in, come inside, it's fun inside, it's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I could have just taken this pawn. Bro keeps trapping his pieces. His king blocks the rook from escaping. He's literally trapped 3 pieces. His bishop, he trapped his bishop, then he trapped his rook, then he trapped his other rook. And this one is just even worse. Wow. What a way to get another dub. Alright, that feels very good. Come on. 2 wins in a row in the rapid games. Okay, 1, I'm not counting that first one. So 1 win. That's our first official win. The other guy had internet problems, so we barely played. I would have loved to offer him a draw, but he obviously had no signal, so he wouldn't be able to accept a draw. Yo, I have this song on my playlist? I forgot how good this song is. Oh my word. What a banger. Anyways, that was nice. So we get our first real win, second official win. Let's play e5 for this game. Ooh, man. I've got a swimming towel behind me and I just flop down. We'll play a Petrov because I like the Petrov. Let's see which version he does. If he's boring, he'll go for this. If he's not, he'll go for this, and whatnot. Please don't go for the queen. It's so boring. I know I like it. I do like this. I bet you he'll play this. If he plays this, we have some hope. Then I can go here. But you already blocked yourself from playing this move, so it's already bad if you do that. This is not bad. This position is good. But if you were to play this, now you can't play bishop here. You're gonna have to play knight there, which is okay, but it's inaccurate. Because the knight wants to be here, I think. I'm actually not sure. I think the knight wants to be here. In the Petrov. That's what I remember studying about it. When I studied it, which I actually did quite a bit. So yeah. Okay, he goes for the boring variation. If he doesn't take, that's actually not good for him. According to the computer, he should just capture. But that's what I mean. I don't need to castle, do I? The queen's of the board, you don't always need to castle. I would like to go for it, but this feels like a temper. It opens up the bishop. It does let the knight land it though. But you're planning on putting the bishop there, so it feels reasonable. Let's go for this. Okay, we're gonna go for this. I'd be very annoyed if he plays bishop there now. Then I'll play this. Okay. Let's go for this structure. I can still put my bishop here, but I like having my pieces fixed and not loose. And now he puts his bishop there. That's not a good diagonal for my bishop. Let's go for some crazy h-pawn, just grabbing space. Also looking to make it an outpost for my knight, maybe, in the future. I genuinely don't know. I know that gives up the control of this. But I'm actually not too fast. I'm not... Whoa. Very interesting time to bring the king. Just take some space on the queen side too. A little bit inaccurate. I know this move isn't very... These moves aren't very great, but I want the space and I want control over where the knight can move. The knight cannot go anywhere forward right now. No forward moves for the knight on c3. So you'll have to reroute it, and that's very slow. And even then, it's... I'm just trying to take the piece out of the game a little bit, if that makes sense. I would be very amused if he does this. The knight that hasn't moved gets traded for the bishop. That would be very bad. He's not going to do that. I'm just trying to take space on the board right now. That's my plan. My plan is take space where it's safe. Like, obviously I can't play this. This is not a good move. What is that? Do I not just have this? I can trade off my inactive knight and start bringing my king. Very nice idea. My knight that hasn't moved will suddenly gain purpose. Oh, I am such an idiot. Wow. Wow. I am retarded. Oh wow, I feel like that's just lost already. This was holding all of this. If this was a professional player, I'd resign right here, because it's over. But on my level, people are not so good at chess. Oh, but he's just gonna take the bishop. Oh, that's frustrating, man. No. That's already a blunder of a pawn because I can't take back. I'll do this first. Takes there. But then he can take that. I'm not focusing in this game. But I was nice. I was happy with my position. And one knight jump that I just miscalculated and everything's gone haywire. I do need this in-between move. Please don't take my pawn, sir. Please don't take my pawn. I would be very sad if you did. Thank you for not taking my pawn. I have hope now. Maybe I can win this. My king's gonna come. I don't know, it's very touch and go. We both have the king on the second row, second and seventh ranks, and both of our rooks are connected. He's just up, well, if he takes this pawn, he's up 3 straight pawns. No, I really need to. Okay, that's gotta be a mistake. Because now I'm just deflecting the guard. What? Why did he resign? Why did he resign? It's still winning. Look at the eval bar. What? I'm winning? I'm down 2 pawns. Well, if you go here, you're safe. After taking the pawn, which somehow doesn't seem to be the best move, you still have all these pieces. I didn't even know. I underestimated my position. You can go here to be solid, get hit with this. Oh wow, is that actually the best move? Oh, I get it, because your pieces are kind of stuck and they don't have nice squares to sit on. Yeah, wow, okay, well, we get the win. I didn't even think my position was that crushing, but apparently it was. So I was very nervous about that position, but we get another win, making it an official 3, but really just 2. But yeah, that is very nice. Alright. Alright, that is very nice. Alright, new game. We are now up to 1,477, guys. Oh my word. This is actually amazing. I could never have dreamt this. Which version? Are we gonna play the Alien Gambit? No. I actually won a game with the Alien Gambit, I think, today. I like obviously putting 2 pawns in the center is good. I like to play the knight variation. I think this is nice because, you know, obviously if he takes, you still take. He's probably just gonna do this main line. What is this, broski? Is that not just a free pawn? I don't care if I lose court. Is this worth losing crossing rights over? I mean, how's he gonna win it back? I don't think he thought that through. I'm going for this. I'm sending it. Your knight's gonna have to develop funny now because of the pawn. There we go. Develop the bishop. And I'm also getting very fast piece activity. Wow. He just took. He just took. Can I actually just play f4? Just go for this really obscure pawn chain? I don't even want a castle here. Like, he might play this. I'm just backing up. Okay, he does not play that. Maybe here's more solid. Wait, yeah, if you go here, hold up, I gotta actually think, right? He's threatening to take, but he's also threatening this. I have this check. Does it do anything? Maybe because it moves the king away, right? If the king steps up, that's a little bit annoying, but if the king slides away, we can actually step aside. If he takes, we can go here and he will have to give it back. Let's just give the pawn back. Well, actually, he can't. Yeah, he can take there. Is that good for him? Because I get the activity. No, he's winning the pawn back. This is such a weird position. Never in my life have I had position like this. Wow, let's put the knight here just to block any ideas with the rook. I fully expect this move, and we're just chilling. I'm not taking back with the bishop. I want the bishop. The Deutsche bishop's nice. I like it. I'll trade rooks rather. Yeah, I think he has to go back. But where to? Here. Takes. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed I lost my light squared bishop though. It was a beautiful bishop because of the way the pawns were set up on all the dark squares. It was beautiful. I don't see this. I don't see this as a threat. If I go here and he takes and I take, and he gets this. Let's kick the knight first. I think he just has to go back to either of these squares. Yeah, there we go. I'm fine with losing the pawn. Am I fine with losing the pawn? It's not such an easy thing to answer. If I could play this, but he can just take, maybe that's a good thing. If I take, he just comes right back. That's what I don't like. If this, you know what, I'm not gonna freaking worry that much. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I expected that fully. Let's just be solid. I'm not moving the pawn yet because it's isolated, but it can be handy. We've got 3v3 and 3v1, so I am down 2 pawns. How am I? Yeah, I'm down 2 pawns. Nice try, broski. Nice freaking try. Now I will push this because the knight only has 1 move, and he tried to get me to take en passant. That was a big mistake. Let's just target this for now. See if he'll push. Okay, he does. I think that weakens this pawn though. Now you have to play defense. That cannot be nice. No, I don't. It would be annoying if he gives this check. I'm liking this idea to divert and then attack, but not right now. Let's just for now defend, but I know he's gonna get this very soon, so we're gonna have to make a plan. I like this idea. And also to weaken this. I'm most certainly anticipating this and not back. Wow, he does go back. Wouldn't that just be, if I go here and he gives us check, take. Yeah, I'm just losing. I need to lodge this in here. That's my only hope. He can start giving checks and start going for these. I think they're overextended. Yep. But then he also gives us the E file, and I'm. Please don't play king forward so that I can. Hey, we got 2 viewers in the stream. Nice. Oh, I like this song. Let's go back. I have nothing. How do I have nothing? I have less than nothing. I have negative maneuvers. Okay, he's gonna allow a little bit of counterplay. But he's winning. Unless he blunders severely. Okay, he does give back 1 point. Sometimes you just gotta poke. If he goes here, can I not just go here? Now he cannot. No, he's just gonna go ahead. But now I get one of these pawns. Maybe I shouldn't feel this confident. Because I'm not. Wait. We gotta do some maths. We've got 2 points. He's got 3. This is gonna promote. I cannot stop it without sacrificing. What if I took? No, because of the rook there. So is there a way to deflect the rook? Nope. I think my only hope is to keep him from getting here. I think he has to start going for these pawns. I can't even go for this because of the rook, and he would just take. If the rook moves, we might be able to do something. Just to prevent the rook from going there. I hate making moves when there's nothing good to do. It's frustrating. He can go here and here. And I don't think I can stop him from going here. But I'm hoping he does it wrong so that he goes here Wow, he doesn't even. Wow, okay, you know what? GG's. That is. That is brutal. We get our first loss of the rapid segment. But that was. I just got outplayed. That was beautiful from my opponent. That was great chess. Few misses from me. Okay. I wonder what. But I don't know. I don't know what I missed. So hopefully we can. Let me just edit this. We got our first loss of the day. Alright. And as you guys can see, we are now in 1469. Maybe I should make a blocky for my rating. Do you guys think that would be cool? Starman Legend, hi. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining, by the way. This is bad timing. I won. Well, one guy timed out, then I won 2 games nicely, and yeah, this one just went wrong. I say nicely. The second one I was way better, but I was down 2 pawns, so I wasn't sure. It was unclear to me. So, yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're gonna get right into another game so long. But, yeah, let's see. We get the white pieces. Okay, I don't know why that's on my playlist. Lol. Nah, sometimes I listen to Scarlet, but like, don't know why that's on this playlist. Funny. What are we feeling in music? Starman Legend, do you have any song suggestions for me, sir? Any song suggestions, Mr. Starman Legend? I'm thinking maybe Italian. I've been practicing it, not always getting it. Whoa, that is very passive. I'm already thinking castles of this. Just trying to figure out which move order is better. I mean, no, I cannot go for that, but that's so passive. This feels very reasonable. I'm gonna play it. How about some... Hey, I remember last time you asked for them as well. And now we don't have a speaker. We got our Spotify linked via the OBS. So yes, I can probably sort you out. Let me see. Yeah, that was a while back, man. I remember, because I still had this speaker, like this boombox looking speaker, and I put it down on the desk, and I was like, "Is the sound okay?" And you're like, surprisingly good for a guy playing music on his speaker into his microphone, and I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." Let's go with the classic. My favorite, Himmel op Platteland. We're gonna recapture. I took long there. My opponent's probably like, what is there to calculate? He's like, he's seeing all the lines. It's scary. I'm considering this a move. Well, winter for you. You have a good memory. I appreciate that. Thank you, Starman. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe heat. I don't always have a good memory. It's very funny how like sometimes I'll remember detail that no one would expect you to remember, and then other days it's like I can't remember where I left my keys. Yeah, this feels like we just played. Oh, that's bad. I know that's bad, but how do I punish that? So firstly, I'm obviously gonna move drop my bishop back. But now, can I just do this and then not castle? I'm just gonna attack it with the bishop because I do want to castle short. This. I'd rather put my bishop here. A little bit more passive, but yeah. Let's just castle. Oh, I shouldn't have castled because of the pawn. The pawn is gonna fall. I think only move. But this is where moves like this come in and I'm annoyed. Oh wow. Okay, what a move. Fair enough. That is a good move, I think. I think that's a good move. Can I play this? Can I play this move? No, because he can take it with a knight. Okay, immediately eliminate that option. I am not even going to try and defend the bishop. I'm just bringing my queen this way. It is defended. And I will be getting the open A file at least. So that's not too shabby. He's not even taking. Yeah. I do not like my position all that much. Let's just come back. Attack the knight with the bishop. I'm going to take. Play rook fd1 because I want to keep the a rook there in case it does take my my bishop. Then I can open up this file. Or maybe my rook wants to be here. Maybe I should take and put my rook here. I like that. And if he trades queens, I don't mind that either. Ah, he doesn't want to trade queens with me. Boring. No, I'm just kidding. He's attacking this pawn. I'm attacking that pawn. Let's just go there. Defend the pawn, defend the knight. Everything interlinked. Oh, I'm very tempted to go here, but I have the biggest feeling that even if he lets it happen, is not good for me. I think we just put it here and just say, we can take. That cannot be correct, can it? Takes. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I take, he takes. I take, he takes. I take, he takes. That does not work. My maths needs to be sharper. Oh my days. Oh, what if? I don't like being passive like this, but I think I have to drop the knight back to d2. Sorry, I'm talking through my hand. I apologize. But it will come back to bite him a little bit. That is an interesting move. This knight's so annoying. I think that's a safe move. One way to tell that someone is from the Western Hemisphere is that they call it math and not maths. Which one did I say? Math. My math ain't mathin'. Did I say? I said my math is not mathing, didn't I? Oh, that's actually funny. Okay, I'll bring a rook over this way just to prevent any funny business. Oh, this guy's so annoying, man. Can we trade queens or something? Maybe let's go here and offer another queen trade. You said maths. Sorry, I said maths. But everyone in the Eastern Hemisphere uses maths, I've found. Lol. Ooh. I mean, I could take when he takes, and then I'm lost. Takes, queen d2, defense mates, and offers a queen trade, but then I'm just a rook and a knight versus two rooks. I don't like the open lines. There's too many open files for his rooks, so I don't want to do that. Then this are my options. Why is this guy playing so fast? I don't want the queen to take there, so and he doesn't even have that because of the knight. We are going dual pawn hunting. No! That was so fast. And I lost. King h1 was right. Was it? King h1 was it? Okay. Only one move here. King h1. Okay, I played the right move. But now I just hung my rook. How did it take him that long to find that? I mean, really? Oh, man, that's dreadful. I'm gonna get that just now. I'm gonna have to hope he, like, I don't know, blunders back. Nah, that's not cool, man. That's not cool, bro. That is not cool. And he has two paused pawns. Yeah, he's not getting stopped. I think he can even take and just keep pushing. Okay. Well, that settles it. That's the resignation button for me. That is not the way that game should have been going. It was fine. And then I think in the middle game, I gave him too many good rook moves. You're both missing it. What are we missing? Oh, yeah, sorry. The knight taking the rook. And there's like a slight delay on the chat. But yeah, so if your message reaches me a little bit late, I'm sorry. Are you saying he had rook a8? Yeah, he had rook a8. Yeah, that's true, he did. Oh, we have to go down again on more elo. That is not cool. We just got over 1470. And now we're going back to 1461 already. That feels horrible. But anyways, let's play another game. It's another queen's pawn. I will be solid. Let's just d4, d5. What is he playing? What is that? I'm not familiar. I am unfamiliar with your games, sir. What is this? I shall mimic you. Is it a No, the Vienna is king's pawn, no? Am I missing something? Yeah, no, we both stupid. We're both stupid, man. We are both retarded. I'm gonna turn it into this. Basically, yeah, you do, me do. Monkey see, monkey do, right? But no, I think at some point I do wanna play for this. When possible. I'm gonna double Fian Kiddo. Chessbra has really good course of video sets on it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm down to learn new skills, dude. Like new chess tactics, and I'm down to develop it. I really want to take my chess seriously this year. Um, I wanna try and play a few over the board tournaments as well if I can. I think now we go for c5, expand on the queen side while he's like still maneuvering his pieces and doing whatnot. I think we get the nice little pawns in the middle. That is actually a move. That feels so weird. It feels like wrong. Yeah, we can go here. I'm not taking. I'm just gonna help him. I don't play it because I don't play d5 when I see d4. I also play one e5 when I see e4. Yeah, I'm assuming you play the Sicilian. Wait, didn't you say you play the No, you don't play the hyper accelerated dragon. I was trying to play it, but I was doing it really badly last time in the winter. But I'm assuming you play the Sicilian. I get that feeling. You probably do. You probably dabble in some Sicilian. Yeah. Awesome. I thought so. No. Oh my days. You know, sometimes you just click on the board because you thought you unclicked a piece. Yeah. It's cool, but I think there's better lines. Again, than the hyper accelerated dragon. Yeah. What to do? The Indian. Oh, like Indian game or King's Indian defense? Which one? Press the F key. Press the F key? I don't know. That's. Bruh, I did not. That's so cool. Oh my god. I know they added that, but I never actually bothered to look. Indian defense. Okay, nice, man. That's solid. That's really cool. That is a nice opening, though. I just don't know it well enough. I haven't studied it very well. I wanna put my knight here and here, but I think that's bad. I'm sure there's better things to do in my position than worry about knight moves. The knight's not part of the game, but if I give here, I give him the square. So it's a bit tricky. I think here. No, but then he also gets here. His knight's annoying. I wanna slam this knight, man. Yo, this knight sucks. Bro, I've seen better knights in shining armor. That's like... Maybe. This, so that the knight can't land here. Everything is secure. And if he plays this, I can literally just drop back or slide up. But he's playing well, it's annoying. Bro, make a mistake. Is this the move, maybe? Maybe this, and now also it still sees the square, so even if he goes back and tries to plant a knight here, he cannot. I highly expect him to just take. I also frequently play a white opening that's very similar to the King's Indian, just reverse the Hungarian opening. 1g3. Yeah, I've seen it. People have played that against me once or twice, but not so much at my level. Yeah. It seems interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Haven't tried it. I don't like this knight. This knight sucks, man. If I could just boom kill this knight and kill like trade these knights, I'd be a happy camper. I'd be such a happy camper. He's not trying to. No, you can't do that because it's a pawn defending a pawn. If I was thinking if he takes, but then he has, but it's defended by a pawn. That's funny. It's not played commonly at any level, even though it's the 5th best opening move of White's 20 options. Damn. That's news to me. I didn't know White had 20 options on the first move. I guess you think about it, you do. I have to take... If I like to go like this, I hang my queen, don't I? Do I not? If this, I can actually just take. I just don't like this. Like, if this were to ever move, the knight were to move, but that's not now. It's not played commonly at any level. Middle games, both players often have 40 plus legal moves. Oh, I see exactly what's happening here. You have to take with the bishop. Otherwise, that wins the bishop anyway. Oh my word, I'm an idiot. It's fine, it's equal, but... Nah, not cool, bro. Let's do this to blockade the pawn and attack the queen. I would be very surprised if he played this. I don't actually have to take if he plays that. That would be a blunder. I think I am gonna win the rook here. I feel confident. Unless I've missed some crazy tactics, I think I am gonna win the rook. Because now the knight defends the queen. Even if he comes down to offer a queen trade, I don't have to take because the knight defends the queen. What surprises me most is how many players who play the Scandinavian defense. But don't think that a3 is too easy to play. I mean, a3 is White's 10th best option. But playing d5 is Black's 10th best response to e4. Yeah, we're not blundering any rooks in the corners, my guy. You are just down a whole minor piece here. He's down material. Yeah, the Scandinavian, I hate it when people play that against me. I'm like, yo, stop. I mean, surely this is the move. I'm hitting the bishop, I'm hitting the rook, I'm forcing pieces off the board. You can't take the knight because that comes with check. And I think that wraps up this game. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, Starman. That's cool. He resigns. Ooh-wee. Nice. Oh, I think we are now sitting on a very nice rating number. If you look, we are now 1469. Yes. Nice. Yeah. That's a nice number. Oh, I'm joking. But thanks, bro. Yeah, I've been playing the Alakhan. You saw me play it the other day because you were here. But I've been bro, I've been watching. You probably know who Zod is, the streamer. The streamer General Zod. Yeah, only 4 more, hey? We can get it. I've been watching him and he's 2,500 and he plays the Alakhan at that level. And actually he wins games like that, often. It's actually really crazy to think that he can do that. Only 4 more wins with any luck. 4W on the day now. Yes, sirree. 4 out of 6 is not half bad. 4 out of 6 is not too shabby. What I do want to check. Yeah, we're 31 points away from 1,500. So that's Give or take, let's say each game an average of 8 points. Yeah, you're correct. That's 4 more wins. All right. It depends if I get players like who's only worth 7 Elo, but I don't think so. I'm gonna play in English. I am going to play in English. It is not my strongest suit, but I'm trying to work on it. Isn't the move e5? Now, does this not just... He's playing the Dutch against the English. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. I'm not too happy about that. I don't know what to do against the Dutch. Do I do this first? Then it's book. Do you mean like the opening he's playing? It's bad, but it's book. Yeah, that's what I mean. But it might be good because I don't know how to play against the Dutch. I want to do this, but I know he's planning this. That does stop it, I think. Just gonna go put my bishop here and be a happy camper. Hopefully. Just let me camp here, bro. Okay, well this bishop, its sole purpose when I sent it out there was to clear this space so I can develop comfortably. This bishop has fulfilled its purpose. Goodbye, my soldier. Goodbye, soldier. Thank you for your service. Rest in peace, bishop. Bishop, no more go better. That is the most brain-numbing sentence I've ever said. Bishop, no more go brr. Bishop, don't go brr. Bishop, go brr. I'm gonna castle. Can't be bad, right? And now the question is, how do we bring the attack? Maybe queen here, put pressure here. Okay, he does that. Do I have this move? It looks so ludicrous. This will not happen, right? I have this actually, which I will quite happily play because his king's still in the center. If we can open up this file, if he doesn't take and I take, okay, we have to think about this one. I am liking this light square weakness. I see it differently. Bishop was probably Catholic and deserved what it got. Oh my word. Oh, that's... I get it. Because it's a bishop. Oh my word. That's mad funny, bro. Oh my days. I'm going for this. I'm gonna plant my knight on the square, and once we trade, I'm expecting this move. I just come... No. No. Wait, it's fine. I have a lot of pressure on the queen side, but no. Are you for real? Okay, wait. We have this move. This move just wins the rook. I think I'm fine. Accidental brilliancy. This move wins the rook. This move is also good, but I think let's go for this first. No? Do you mean I should have done this? I'm sorry, there was a better option. Should I not just be looking at it like, is this the wrong order. Queen h5 was better. Well, now it just now it just wins a bishop. So I guess it turned out alright. But I think you were correct in saying that. But he resigns anyways. Oh, mate. For lack of better words, what a shit show. Oh my word. Oh my word, that was crazy. Whether the next move is taking the bishop or not depended on what he does. Yeah. The only reason I guess I eliminated that was in this position I played this move because what I was afraid of was if this, it's a losing move. Wow. So no, I played the right move. It's just a move order thing. Yeah, I don't know why. I kind of want to analyze. Let me pop open my analysis board for you. And then we go from there. I want to analyze what the computer says. Well, Big Fish knows better than I do for sure. Yeah, Big Fish knows better than me, bro. Big Fish knows everything. In this position, let me just see. Okay, yeah, it's off center. I re-edited it and then didn't edit it correctly. Let me see. We'll give you the analysis bar and then all the way to the H file. Let's put this here. There we go, we got the analysis board up. That took a minute, but that's funny. Anyways, I just edited the wrong board. But anyways, so winning the rook is the only option. Yeah, that's what I said. And you had to get material back on the knight. Yeah. So in this position, now that I can actually show you, this move is apparently fine. Apparently I should go here first though, danger levels, then take the knight. Wow. That is crazy. So I did mess up. But it's still winning. He shouldn't even... Wow. Stockfish wants him to cancel. Stockfish is like, that is a poisoned apple. Do not take the knight. And the moment he did, it's 3.7. The only move to keep white's advantage is bishop takes c6 check, bishop d7, and taking the rook in the corner. And the computer says, don't take it back, bring the bishop back before. And I guess the most natural thing to do is to go take, not think about it. It's like, oh well, it's material, and blunder another fork. And now it's minus 4.7, minus 4.8. So yeah, very, very nice. All right, come on, let's go. Now I'm gonna have to re-edit that. I'm sorry guys, I should really set this up. I thought I did, but I clearly did not. I clearly did not set this up correctly. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. There we go. Alright, so next game. Oh, might have even been brilliant for black if he played it. Yeah. Oh no, I just started a game. I wanted to show you a cool game I played recently where I've played this quite a few times before, so I knew it. It was in the Thursday Community Swiss tournament on chess.com. And oops, he aborted because I took too long. I was gonna play a move, bro. Chill. No, don't. Okay, now I'm actually sorry, but I am gonna avoid. That's BM, but I do want to show you this position quickly. I do apologize to my opponent. He'll be okay. He'll be fine. I played this position in the community Swiss tournament this Thursday, so yesterday. And I've played it before quite a bunch of times and actually analyzed it. So I know what people do and what's good and bad actually. And let me just look here. I won in 11 moves. He resigned in 11 moves. Here we go. This is the game. 11 moves. No other games have 11 moves. I have one I can show you too, lol. Short one. One where I won with a tactic. He shouldn't have missed, but there was something very unusual about the game. Okay. What is your... Dude, drop your... Can you share the game on chess.com? Maybe you can drop me your username, then I'll add you on as a friend. And then you can send me like the game, like a link to the game review. Or... Yeah, there we go. Ooh, okay. Thanks, man. I'll go have a look. You played black. Awesome. So now I know your account, so I can add you as a friend if that's okay. Would that be cool? I hope so. Then we can play sometimes maybe. That would be awesome. Anyways, it was a blitz game. It was 3-0. And my opponent played a king's pawn opening. Very solid. I played e4. He played e4. I played e5. And I went to offer the Petrov, which I like to play the Petrov. It's one of my best openings with black. And he went into this variation. And it's already terrible for white. People just play it because they think their opponent's dumb. So there's various lines here. And so I take the pawn, he takes the pawn, hit the bishop, and now he goes for this line. And a lot of people will just come back, and that's fine. But you've got to remember, in this position, the bishop is hanging. The most solid approach is this. But the most tricky approach is actually inviting him in. Yeah, I love wild openings. I played f6, and this is fine. Look at the eval bar, it's minus 0.8. He goes here, which is already like allowing me to play what I want. So I block, he sacked the knight, I took, and everyone thinks, oh no, I'm losing a rook, but this is fine. I've had a position like this where I ended up with my king here, bishop here, the queen and the bishop came here, and I neutralized his attack and won. But I digress. So I take the bishop, which is the next move, and he goes here, and I was like, that's not good. I have not seen that before, but that's not good. And I put my bishop here to defend it, and he tried for tactics. I think his whole idea was tactics. So obviously if I take, that's completely losing. I'm just getting forked. But the problem is, this is an overcommitment. And I found in like, how long did it take me? Why does it do that? I hate when it goes white. I found the move. I think I spent 9 seconds on this move and realized the queen is trapped in this corner. The only good moves are here or here. Because, well, here you hang to the bishop, here you hang to the pawn, here you hang to the knight. If you leave it there, the knight hangs. If anything here is hanging, these are the only safe squares. And the one move my opponent played, queen h4, blitzed out this move, and yeah, my opponent resigned, so that was really cool. Alright, but enough about me. I want to see this game you played. Let me see. Let me do this. Let me open this link on my computer. Yeah, there we go. Wait, there's 3 saved analysis on this. It takes me to a library, master chess, there's saved analysis. There's 3 games. One is 41 moves, one is 18, and one is 31. I'm assuming it's the 18 move game. Yeah, second one, okay. Okay, cool. Can I open it, or just like this? Can I not open it? That's fine. I'll do this, just for now. We'll just because we want the big screen for it, I'm gonna go like this. It's not letting me open it up for some reason. Click analyze under after you click. Okay, well, oh no! Oh god, I just deleted the wrong one. Wow. Okay, well that's great. Let me just resize this. Sorry about that, guys. That's bizarre. That is funny. I deleted the wrong one. Yeah, I'll get there now, man. I'm just fixing the board because I messed it up. Alright, let me go. I mean, we did win this. We have to update the win tally. That's 5 wins, by the way. We're very on the way. On the way today. Alright, let me go into this and say... Oh, I didn't see that, so I'm sorry. I got it. There we go. Yeah, I don't have this correctly set up, but that's because I accidentally deleted it. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let's go. Let's analyze this game. Also, board is cut off again. Yeah, that's what I'm fixing. That is what I'm fixing. I believe it should be okay now. Alright, so you play black. So let's get it from your perspective. Alright. Thanks for the emoji, man. That's so cool. That's a really cool emoji. So we're gonna watch it from your perspective. And let's see. Without further ado, what have you got for us, sir? Okay, Sicilian. Very nice, very principled player. Okay. Now you go g6. Knight f3. Bishop g7. Central trade. What is this? Why? Oh, is it because if white recaptures, then you win this? But why does that work? That's interesting. What's white's response? Takes. Have you ever played that line, Starman Legend? Have you ever played this line? That's bizarre. I've seen Hikaru and Magnus do this once in a 4 nights. Literally. And then Magnus played this. Anyways, I digress. I'm sorry. My ADHD be bugging today, bro. So you castled. Very principled. And go for a 6. Takes. Queen over. Alright. Knight gets kicked. Are you just poking at the position with that move? I've calculated it a few times but not actually had it on the board. Oh, you mean the whole line. That's cool to see. I'll show you the position I'm referring to. I like playing it with white. No, with black. Against the 4 knights. The Scotch variation, but it's called something else. I can't remember the name. It's fun. It's a fun line. Okay, so you kicked your knight dropped back, he pushed again, knight came up, he took, and you had this position. And apparently he's better. Okay. This is very interesting. This is definitely like a position where anything is possible. We found that move. Oh my word. Wait. No ways. What a freaking tactic, dude. Oh my days. Dude, you're brilliant. Oh my word. That is fair play. Round of applause. Round of applause, man. That is freaking beautiful. Oh wow. That is insane, dude. Wow. That is... Damn. That was a good find. Nice, man. Wow. Yeah, I noticed it was just the Sicilian knight variation because the knight moved and then the other pieces waited around. It's the Sicilian way you move the knight a million times, you know? I'm joking. It's all theory. No, I'm joking. That was a good game, dude. You really pulled your position back because it was like minus 1.2 or something. Yeah, that knight, dude. That knight is a legend. Nah, but I think it's because the game was played by a legend, dude. That's some high level stuff. Can I ask what's your elo, dude? Starman, what's your elo? What is your elo, sir? That is the question. We need to know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this after the stream. I deleted the other one. That's why I'm back and forthing it now. So apologize. It's about 2050. Wow, dude. Congrats. That must have taken you a long time to get there. So big congrats to that and to you. That is awesome. I'm just gonna start up another game so long, but yo, dude, that is, yeah, wow. 2050. That's in 24 years from now. You're in the future. That's how good your elo is. It's a stupid joke, but anyways. We'll play already. My days, people have no patience, bro. I'm allowed to take a moment to decide what I want to play. Chill, bro. Yo. Oh, we got... Ooh. I can't help myself. Yeah, how long have you been playing, Starman? You said... Wait. Oh, wait. Was it you said your dad's even better than you? Because he also plays chess. Yeah, I think you said your dad also plays chess and he's like really good. And that compared to him you feel like you're not very good. 38 years, lol. That is a long time, man. That is a long time. Fair play. And sure. Yeah, my father's titled. Wow, is he a FM? Or a IM, GM? What's the title if I'm allowed to ask? He's still thinking. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's titled. That's crazy. I want to be titled one day, dude. Man, that's the dream. Isn't that the dream? I got Pikachu over here. Pikachu says hi. Pika. No, Pikachu's cute. What the... I've never seen that move before. That cannot be good. NM. Dude, that is... Wow, that is actually just amazing. That is really amazing. Should I go here? I kind of want to go here. Here attacks the pawn. He can just go there though. Do I take this way or this way? Do I even take, per se? Because I don't know, maybe we'll take this way. It's... if that's what you're asking. He doesn't have one of those wild ZA Federation titles they give to teenage girls just for showing up. No, that's not what I was asking at all. I was just like asking what his title was. No, that's really, really cool, dude. No, that's awesome. I think to get to that level, the amount of work that probably has to take, I would not know. I would not know of such a grind. So we're gonna long castle. I like long castles. And then I kind of wanna just I'm gonna just step my queen aside. I don't even know what RM or UM means, if I'm being honest, man. I don't even know what those words mean. I think he's just losing a bishop. Yeah, he's just losing a bishop. He's just losing a bishop. over 60 years. Man, that is amazing. Wow. I don't see any tactics here. Though. No! Is that a blunder? No. No, it's not a blunder because the rook comes back. Yo, I skrik ek het my hart uit my bors geskrik, dude. I was ready to tear up. I was like, this is such a good position. If I lose this now, I'm gonna freaking cry. Does that not just hang the rook? I am very confused. Okay, Regional Master and Union Master. Titles specific to RSHS Federation. And require much lower elo than something like National Master. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, what a game. Wait. 17 moves. I was going to see if it was anything close to the 11 move win, but I don't know what he did. Did he just tilt? He resigned after playing his move. He played this and then realized that he's just getting himself pinned. Oh, dude, no, that's... I'm trying to be both serious because I think what your dad's accomplished is really awesome and something to aspire to, but I'm also like, this guy played like poop. Oh my word. But I mean, at least we punished the poop that he played, you know. It wasn't like I just got lucky. I lie. I just got lucky. Because first things first, he's being overly aggressive, not thinking about his moves. Is probably, in all fairness, wow, it's equal until this move. And he thought, I can't take because of this. I think I'll probably never be titled, but I don't care. I enjoy playing anyways. I mean, that's a good mentality to have. If you enjoy playing, then, you know, even if you don't get a title, you'll be okay, you know? It's cool. But yeah, no, that's really amazing. Yeah, he just thought he was getting fucked, but I mean, that's just this, and your king is gonna have to run over. And do I just play this move? King here. Oh, I had this longer ago, didn't I? Because after this, I would have had this, and then it's just you're just losing it. You just have to, I guess, bite the bullet. But lol, I'll probably never be titled. Sorry, I already read that message. But yeah, that's cool, man. As long as you enjoy it and you have fun. He misses tactic you set up to win a piece in the opening, which was super obvious. I don't know how he misses that at this level. Then he hung his queen, thinking that taking it was wins a king. Instead, it wins nothing. No, he didn't hang. I mean, he didn't hang his queen. He took my queen and I took back, so it was like a queen trade. But he hung the piece before the queen. And then he played rook d1 here. He played rook d1 as if I'm gonna take this rook and not this rook. So yeah, he did play really bad. Yeah, hung a queen trade, sorry. I misunderstood you. I apologize. Then he hung his queen, thinking that. Yeah, no, he did really badly. But we are on 1,485. Yeah, no, he threw fully. But yeah, we are in 1,485, possibly 2 games away from. We've got to update this. This is crazy. Six wins, and we are. Again, my opponent does not have patience. Okay, but anyways, we're playing a guy 1502. So if we beat him, he's gonna lose it, and we're getting closer. Let me just make a move, and we get a Caracan. Alien Gambit? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would never dream. What's there to think about, bro? You have committed to an opening. I'm not fond of playing against the Caro. What is that? What is that move? He's probably opening up the scope of his queen. But now this bishop stinks. Let's lock our own bishop in jail. I do not like that move. He should be playing this. It's... Or at least trade the knights. But that's not that good. I think Starman likes the Alien Gambit. But he's not letting me. Because he didn't play knight f6. Can I still play it? Is it any good? But I can't play it. Can I? Can I still play it? I don't know the lines. That's the thing. But you know what? I like sending it anyways. I like crazy positions. So you know what? You don't like the Alien Gambit. No, me neither. That's why I was surprised, because you were like, the Alien Gambit, it's brilliant. So romantic. So I was like, is he being serious? There's no ways. That's why I was like doubting myself so bad. I'm like, he cannot be for real. No one at a 2000 level with a titled chess player for a father says the Alien Gambit is cool. I'm just gonna play her. Prevent the queen. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. It would be funny, but yeah, I would do that if I were to do that. I was just being witty. I know, I'm sorry for being slow. No, what's it if I were to ever, like, I did play it once, like a little while ago, but it was in a blitz game and it was a 3-0. So it's basically like, I know we're not going to be out here playing super accurately, so I'll send it and play the Alien Gambit, because if they mess up, then I can capitalize. But yeah. What is that? Just go back, brother. Brother, go back. What is that? What is 95 in the Caro? That's weird. I've never seen that. Never seen that. Pikachu surprised too. Look at his face. He's like, oh. Pikachu surprised. Anyways, Pikachu, go sit there. Pikachu, go sit there. Ah. Oh my days, bro. I will just ignore and castle because he's wasting so many moves with his knight. Basically, I'm just like, yo, bro, start moving the knight around. It's not how chess works. Mm, I don't really play wild and crazy stuff. I don't win games in the first 10 moves unless my opponent massively blunders. Yeah, like that other game. Wow. But yeah, no, me neither. Usually I like my fair share of crazy stuff, but not out of my own doing, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not out here provoking crazy stuff. I play into people's crazy stuff. If that makes sense. If there's a good line and I find out while this position that people play is sharp but it's actually bad, I'll play into it. But I'm not gonna be out here playing crazy stuff really by myself. I like to be solid in my openings. I do sometimes dabble in a little bit of something crazy, like a solo, like a pawn sacrifice in the opening, but that's the most I do usually. I don't know. I like to be solid. Yeah, okay, sorry, I hear you there, but Petrov is solid. Petrov is not crazy. Petrov is a very solid opening. It's very drawish with black. So the only way you get a game is if you and your opponent both know what they're doing. Both of these intentionally walking into both wild and crazy. I guess so, that's true. But I guess it's more so about the fact that what I mean is, like, the Petrov is really passive at the same time. Like, it's aggressive, it is, but then you get this queenless game usually because people I play against do not play e5, d4 against it, and they all play the queen e2 and d3, and it's annoying. Yeah, I really like playing the traditional line against it when I play white. And I actually played a guy higher rated than me a little while ago. One of the guys I watch, PJ Chess. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He's American, so he usually streams quite late. But he hosted a viewer tournament, and I got him in one of the rounds. And yeah, he played the Petrov against me, and I was like, should I turn it into a 4 knights? And I'm like, nah, this is my territory. Let me cook. So I cooked. I lost on time, but he started flagging me a little bit. But I basically ended up in a position where I found the only move, and it was like a fork of his rook and his queen and everything, and he had to end up sacking the queen, and he was down on the exchange. I think he got the queen for a rook, a knight, and a pawn. Gave up the queen for a rook, a knight, and a pawn, and then we also traded a set of rooks. So then I had a queen, a bishop, and a knight, and he had a rook. I can't count, but something like that. And then I started getting low on the clock because I did have some touch and go moments in the middle game. But that's life. That's life. So yeah, but it was really fun. Okay, so he's stepping aside with the queen. I like the idea of doing the same because he's probably bringing the rook, but I'm fine. I don't need to. I'm thinking here to do this and put the bishop on a more active square. I don't know if this is good, but it feels active. I guess he can play here, but I can take with a knight. So he doesn't have e5. Maybe he does. e5 and knight there. Bishop? No pawn. No, bishop. No, he doesn't have e5. He doesn't have e5. I think if he had e5, I would be very frustrated with my position, but I like this. This feels good. This feels good. And now I can just start with this, right? You can't even block because I can take. I do have knight takes, but these knights are active. This bishop is active. I got rid of my light square bishop early on, and I'm fine with it because his light square bishop is in jail. Right? It's in jail. It's been arrested. Yeah. Placed into federal custody. And then maybe then I can just bring my queen here. Wait, that doesn't work. So yeah, I do actually have this move. Now I think I should, but I think I'll step this way. What about here? This way, maybe threaten to trade bishops. It just feels like he can go that. He can go b5, and I don't like it. No, but then I have that. So queen e3 is fine. I like queen c3 as well. But yeah, what do you think of the position, Starman? What are we thinking of the position? Wow, I did not expect that as a move. That is pretty solid. That has to be a good move, right? It doesn't have to be a good move. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a good move. Wait, this takes, I get nothing. Because this knight will be going there, so that feels kind of passive, so I'm just going this way. Yeah, no, I wanted to thank you, man. Looks crushing. I appreciate that. I have a nice central control. His bishop sucks. His knight's on the edge. Knight on the rim. He'll still find a way. Knight on the rim. Yeah. Man, I don't know. You missed it. What did I miss? Oh, there was a good move. There was probably like some crazy tactic. Wait. No, wait. What was it? Was it this? Oh, wait, because I could have jumped in. No? Knight f3. Where's knight? Where do I have knight f3? You missed it. Knight f3. You calculated all of that without seeing that knight f3 at the end. You looked at knight h3 and didn't look at knight f3. Oh, yeah, I did have knight f3. That's true. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is very true. Wow. I'm gonna kick myself. I'm gonna be kicking myself. Do I just not take or do I push? I'm gonna get low on time, I know it, but knight f7 is also excellent. Thank you. Wait, knight f7? Oh, yeah, the one I just pointed out. That's also because the knights go in a pair. I did not think of that, but that's okay. That's life. It's okay. We're gonna push, and I think take with a knight. That is the question. Do we want to take a set of rooks off the board and simplify? Because I do have another rook. His other rook is in the corner, so I'm thinking once all of these pieces get traded, because now I'm also putting pressure on this. I'm surprised he looked only at only 2 of those squares for the knight. I don't know. I think I just missed it. I don't know. No excuses for that one. No excuses for that one. Not calculating like a grandmaster at all. Not even close to a title player. Anyways, what can we do here? We have 2 minutes on the clock. We're a little bit down. We do have to move fast. I do feel confident going into an endgame with the way my pieces are placed. Maybe we trade some stuff. This is still an option. Is it? No, not really. Let's just bring a rook now. Activate the rook, move the final piece. Yeah, no, my bad. I know I should have looked at more options. I know it. I would like my knight to land there, but it's very well defended, so that's never happening. But we can dream. We can dream. I think if I can put pressure on this pawn somehow, I think that'll only happen in the endgame. Maybe this will just have to go to an endgame because it's still equal material. But I think positionally I'm crushing. I think I lost a bit of my advantage by not finding either knight f7 or knight f3. Yeah. But I know we can get there. I know we can get it. Okay, at this point, that feels like I need to get rid of the bishop. The bishop that's been asleep all game is going to have a nice path between my pawns on dark squares. And I have a dark bishop. And I don't want to fall into the opposite bishop trap. Ooh, now we're getting into the king's territory. I like this check. Does that not just win a pawn? I think that just wins a pawn. Yeah, that just wins a pawn. Alright, we're gonna have to move fast and furious now because time is ticking. We're attacking the queen. You gotta move, buddy. Yeah, we've got 52 seconds versus 3 minutes, so time to lock in. If I go a bit quiet, I'm sorry, but gotta graft it out. Yeah, I think that's just crushing, no? I've got my rook over here. You can't save both pawns, can you? No, wait. Wow. I did not see that. That's on me. Okay, we're just gonna start cleaning up. Clean up on aisle 9. Because these pawns are gonna be problems. I don't know how I'm gonna win this now. Time is gonna be my enemy. You can't really move the rook and then you lose this pawn, can you? Maybe you can. You can play rook takes h7. Wait, am I gonna get a rook behind it? That feels crushing, but time is ticking. Oh, I should have just pushed straight up. Okay, and I'm blundering already because of time pressure. Yeah, it's fine. It's GG's. I should not have gotten so low on the clock. I was far for right after he played g6. Oh, that sucks, man. That was such a nice position, and I threw at the end because of time. And just a little oversight. Nah, that's stupid. After he played g6. G6. Where was g6? After he played g6, I could take on h7. But I played rook takes a7. Oh! I'm stupid, but yeah. Wow. Wow, I did not even see that. I feel way worse about that now. We're gonna try again because we're back at 1477. But I think this might have to be the last game. I need to be up early in the morning tomorrow, and yeah. Just don't want to end on a loss. Yeah, no, I get you. He's playing the Sicilian. Let's see if he knows what he's doing. Because I won't know if he knows what he's doing. You would know, because you know the Sicilian. I don't know the Sicilian. Do I go here in some variations? No, that's if he played for this. I know you can go here and put pressure, but now maybe just seems a bit useless. Is it useless? Yeah, it's midnight. Is this move useless? It's literally 1 minute past 12. Let's just go for this variation. Does that not just help my development? I mean, I don't know. You're 1/4 of the planet away, 6 hours later than me. Oh yeah, because you're American, right? You're from America. Well, yeah, it's getting pretty late here. But that means, yeah, you guys are also having winter right now, right? I just blundered. Yeah, I'm tired. Brain.exe has stopped working. Is that a blunder? No. I can save this, right? Knight to a4 has to be the move, right? That's annoying. No, I did not play that correctly. Wait, you said you're 7 hours ahead or behind? So, you're 6 hours behind. That does nothing. I only have one move. Yeah, we lost a piece. It's fine. We shall fight till the very end. One loses a queen. Why are you spending so much time in that situation? No, to be honest, it wasn't about the current move. It was about me just trying to understand the follow-up. Hold up. Did he just give it back? No, he didn't. I cannot. Yeah, no, I know. Let's go for counterplay. I guess I have to go for counterplay. Really? Because I can just block. Block right here, I mean, obviously, both are fine. If he takes here, I can take here first. Then I win the knight back. So then it's actually okay. Oh, did I not update the... I did not update, no. Thank you for reminding me to update the scoreboard. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm still happy with 6 wins and 3 losses. But... Wait, he's just gonna blunder the rook in the corner? I'm just gonna take, because I mean, it cannot be that good. This is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. What on earth is happening? Starman, is this really... Did he just blunder the rook in the corner? Wow. Wow. Let me just think. He's obviously going here. I have this move, then I lose the knight. But after I've... So, rook takes, queen there, king there, queen takes, king there. There is no mate because of this. But he has this check, which is devastating. So... The rook is gonna die anyways. He can't save the rook. So I can worry about the rook later. So I know this knight's gonna fall. But I'm gonna get the rook and the knight if I get the rook. Well, no, because you can play this. I might be taking my queen out of the game a little bit, but then right back in. So no, that's just checkmates myself. This, no. This. Now there is no knight check. Oh, it is also threatening knight check right now already. There's so many threats on the board from both sides. I don't know what to focus on. Bishop there, knight takes. King up is fine. Let's go here, and then I can also just block when the queen comes in, actually. Which is perfectly brilliant. Just doing a little bit of defense, because the rook's dead anyways. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not just being stupid because I should just be taking the rook. He's obviously gonna play queen takes b3 check. I just am an idiot. Well, it's not a check. Yeah, it's late. Okay, after queen takes a2, after queen takes a2, I would have played rook d4. Rook takes d4. Oh, eliminating the... Oh, yes, because then there is no checkmate threat. Yes. Okay, yeah, I get you. We prepped for this though. So, let's shut down all mating chances by removing the queen's helper, and we're still up material. Instead of Yeah, that's true. But, right. He has nothing but to repeat, isn't it? So, let's say here, here, here. Okay, here you go. Here we go for it. Here we go for it. Um, I'm still gonna play this out. The other benefit is that rook takes d4 vacates the d1 square, making the queen even more difficult for black to find and find any nasty mates or attacks. Yeah, not what I expected him to play, to be honest. Is he just helping me run away? I think he just helped me run away. I do believe he just helped me run away. There's no queen here. Queen here is fine. I think I can just take now. But yeah, I agree with you. I should have sacked the rook for the knight and then taken here. I agree. I see now that that's better. Do I go up or right? Up feels scary, but it feels like it's not inherently bad. Because this, no, that runs into this. Sideways has to be the one. And if he tries to be funny and play this, I think this is the way. Because now there's no immediate checks. The knight is hanging. I defend the bishop. And I'm threatening to take your knight at the same time. This knight's hanging, this knight's hanging. I think we can manage this position. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I do not want to speak too soon. Okay, let's start with this. I think that's very reasonable. And let's take the knight like this. And we're just up a piece. We're up 3 points of material. We have 2 rooks versus 1. And I think we are gonna bring the pieces now. I know he won't want a queen trade, so wait. Let's set up this move. If we can. If we can. I think he's gonna be a very sad man if we can hold this. He knows what I'm going. That's crazy. He's like, no queen trade for you. Alright, well, that's fine. I can still improve my position. So I guess I can, and again, if he goes here, I think I'm gonna run my king up. Oh, he's gonna have to take because the rook's hanging, right? Oh no, he can just go back, no? I mean, if he doesn't find this, he's gonna take. And I really just want to get rid of the queen, play an endgame, promote a pawn, and win. Because my time is also getting like very low. There we go. We have secured the queen trade. And we are just up a piece. We are just up a piece in the endgame. That's fine. A pawn is a pawn. Now you can have it. Okay, let's just have some good technique. That has to be the move. That has to be the move, because now there's 3 pieces. You can't defend it. The rook's on its own. Not bishop takes f5. I think he has to just take it. Because so the other benefit is Alameo, no. Not bishop takes f5. What was bad about bishop? You push the pawn with the check and win a bishop. I did not see that. Damn. That sucks. That does suck. Sucks to suck. I want to go here, just unpin. I'm just gonna go win this pawn. And if we can ever get rid of his rook and go promote, I mean, I could just checkmate him with the rooks, with a rook too, but I don't want to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What does that even do? I don't understand the meaning of that move. I'm just threatening checkmate, but I'm also threatening to just trade off his rook right now. So he should be scared. He should be scared. I think this is over. He should resign. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do, right? I better not just let me not get ahead of myself. I mean, if he plays like this, I can go here and move the rook up to harass him. I don't know. I wouldn't say my rook and king endgame is the rook and pawn endgame is the best, but I'm sure I'll get it done. I still need to do some more practice on it. Bruh, he just offered me a draw. The audacity. The audacity to offer a draw when someone's completely winning will always astound me. I mean, this is just a rook and king endgame. I don't even need to promote. It's mate in 2. There we go. GG's. GG's. Well played to my opponent. Let's go. And at least we end on a win. That was a grind. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a grind. What a game. Whew. Yeah, I did not see the where was that? So I played bishop takes f4, f5, and just a little bit back, bishop takes f5, bishop takes f5. Oh, you mean check on the king and then you win the, yeah, I did not see it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, 7 wins, 3 losses. Feels very productive. And I mean, we did manage to get up to 1,485 right now. Let me go back. I just left the tab. Yeah, 1,485. I'm quite happy to end on that. It's literally 2 wins. 2 wins from the big 1-5. So yeah, thank you for joining the stream. It was awesome to have you, man. As always, I really appreciate the support and all the best. And hopefully I catch you in the next one and we can get to that big 1-5. All the best and